To me, photography is an expression of emotions through pictures. I started from knowing nothing to at least knowing the basics of digital photography. However, I still believe there is so much more for me to learn. My views on photography changed immensely because now I see it as more of an art. I choose my subjects from whatever I find interesting.
Photography. To me, it is more than just taking pictures. Anyone can pull out a camera and take pictures. But with photography, I can show the world what I imagine, what I see through my eyes. Every picture shown in this slide has meaning, or tells a story. I came into photography with almost no experience, but I came open-minded, hoping to leave with a better, more artistic view on photography. There are so many emotions and memories in each picture. Since I've gotten my camera, I take it everywhere. It is slowly becoming a part of me.
Photography to me is all about capturing unique moments. My favorite kinds of photos are the ones that look natural and spontaneous, like they weren't really thought out. I used to be a big point and shoot guy. I would always take pictures and never bother with making them look good. Over this week, I've learned that there's a lot of patience and care involved in making a good professional looking photo. The biggest challenge I've faced is trying to make it look natural without compromising the professional look. The easiest way to do that is to be on the lookout for ideas all the time. One might pop out at any moment, and as long as the idea is natural, then the picture will look natural too.
To me, photography is kind of like an art that expresses real life. The hardest part of it was not knowing anything, especially not knowing how to use the camera. But the best part of it is to be able to capture something and then show it to someone else. Photography never really played a huge role in my life until now. But because I started with knowing nothing, I learned so much from this experience, and I don't think I would ever change it.
Photography is a form of art and is a way to create self-expression without limits. It changes your perception on things that you see and allows you to redefine them. You can capture just about anything in a brand new light. I've always admired and liked photography, but thought it was merely taking pictures. Over time, I've come to learn that it is much more, and there is an art and structure to it. My favorite thing about photography is there is no limit to the images you can capture, and every picture has its own meaning, so no two pictures can be the same.
Photography means capturing moments that might never occur again, or simply reoccurring moments that are enjoyable and I want to remember forever. Photography plays a key role in my life because I take my camera everywhere, and when I see a beautiful place or live through special moments, I always want to take out my camera and be able to show others through my images how much I enjoyed those moments or how beautiful the scenery was through my eyes. The hardest part about taking my pictures is that sometimes you have to prepare your camera for a certain shot, and it might take time. In that time, the image might not turn out due to factors like movement. I think this course has expanded on what I knew prior to this program because I learned to take it one step further and use technology to enhance the photos I take.
Photography is a way of capturing moments that mean something to me, specifically by expressing a certain emotion that I felt at the time. Before capturing an image, I look for interesting shapes and perspective that exemplify such emotions. By taking this class, I have learned how to mix the artistic aspect of photography with the technical aspect, and that in order for an image to reach its fullest potential, it is necessary to do so. My mindset has changed in that I understand that photography is much more than pointing and shooting. It is truly a complex form of art.
Photography is my way of finding beauty in the world. I love capturing moments in time and being able to preserve them in an emotional and unique way. Although I already had some experience with photography before taking this class, I learned more about composing photographs and have a greater understanding of the technical aspects that I can now use to capture the things that I find beautiful. Leaving here, it's now clear to me that I want photography to remain a significant part of my future career and life as a whole.
When I first came here, I only used my camera on full auto and I had no other experience. But once I found out how to manually set my camera, I learned how I could make the most of my shots. I now know that photography is so much more than just a hobby. It's a form of self-expression where you're free to be who you are. I now fully realize that photography is all about you, the photographer, and your audience. It's what you want others to see and feel when they look at your image. I love photography because it allows me to share the world that I see through my eyes with others.
When I'm shooting, I experience a process that changes from voice to silent and changes to the voice again. I feel that I am a black hole in the universe, and the world slows down, suddenly runs to me. The voices of all the things just disappear in half a second, and then they reappear in my pictures, and I am touched by the sea of emotions. That is silent language. I feel that I'm a transfer medium between someone's inner space and the outside world. Just let the world hear them and know how they feel in a certain moment.
One difference, one goal, get somewhere. Some started as amateurs, some knew more than others. As time progressed, we all got somewhere. Reframed and balanced our pictures, we edited them into masterpieces, and now we have a cumulative adventure in frozen moments. Everyone was different in style, different in subjects, and different in focus. But the goal was all the same. Learn and portray the beauty overlooked when our lives flash by. One difference, one goal, get somewhere.